Hello and warm welcome to Eva Kristoffersson, Soul Warrior Energy. That's our channel, the fighter for the soul, for the spirit. And this is a report, Mercury going into Sagittarius, the 31st of October. I haven't spoken much about Mercury, but now it's time. And it's magic, because 5 energy planets points are at 0 degree in this chart. A lot of 0-point energy to create from. For this, the 31st of October, Mercury goes into Sagittarius from Scorpio at 5:40 in the morning Swedish time, Central European time. And also I have the news that me and my twin flame Lisa launched a website in Swedish. When this website will come in English, I don't know. We will see when that times come. And now from Mercury into Sagittarius, I will draw a rune somewhere here. And this rune, it's Gifu. That's the gift. To give to ourselves and to give to others, and never forget that, to give to ourselves. And also never forget to share and give to others. And it can be so much more. It can be kindness, can be compassion, it can be self-love, it can be caring, can be material, can be anything. To give, to get the flow going. That's gifu, to give. And then I want to draw a quantum tarot card for this occasion. Sagittarius, that's about knowledge, wisdom, higher truth. Coming out of deep relationship waters of Scorpio, going into the more non-personal signs, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. To find Sagittarius, to find the natural laws. And now we are in a situation we are finding them with this ascension. So here, 8 cards, Quantum Tarot for Mercury into Sagittarius. And that's Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Looks like Mother Earth. We will see. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's Mother Earth. It's a nurturing mother. Represent fertility, abundance, and sensuality. A light in the material world. How do you take care of yourself? How do you take care of yourself? Thank you, Mother Earth, for caring about us. How do we take care of ourselves and of you? So that's great to have the Earth with us when Mercury goes into Sagittarius. And I want to share that sun degree also. I can read it here from Sabian Symbols. 8 degrees of Scorpio, or 8. A very beautiful crystal clear sea high up in the mountain reflects the light of the full moon. Yes. And now for the chart. Here, 31st of October, 5:44 a.m. And I said 5:40, it's 5:44 correctly in the morning. And that universal time, 4:44, manifestation in the physical world, the high spirit in grounding here on earth. Sun, 7 degrees 42 minutes in Scorpio, Moon, 1 degree in Leo, and Mercury, 0, 0, 0 degrees of Sagittarius. And then these 5 energy markers, and for me, planets are energy points. They seems to be very dense and from matter, yes, from one perspective, but from a higher perspective, it's energy, and that's why they radiate so much out that we can use them as a reflection of our life here. And we have Mercury, 0 degrees of Sagittarius, the wisdom in the second house of self-worth. And this is amplified by Jupiter here. And it's also here is Alpha Centaurus, Centaurian starseeds, and Apollonian starseeds. And in opposition here is Pleiades. So the Pleiadians are involved in this special moment of our ascension. We also have Venus at 0 degrees of Scorpio. In direct opposition, and it's only 3 minutes, to Uranus. It's 0 degrees of Taurus. Taurus, that's ruled by Venus, but it's also Mother Earth. And then we, of course, have the nodal axis, 0 degrees, north node 0 degrees of Libra, south node 0 degrees of Aquarius. No, sorry, not north node 0 degrees of Leo, sorry, and south node 0 degrees of Aquarius. And look at the minutes, it's so close here. Mercury 0, 0, 0, Venus 0, 21, 0, 16 for Uranus, 0, 38, that's 11. For North Node, the master number 11, manifestation. It has been so much 11s here. We are now heading up for 11, 11, 11, 11th of November, and 2018 is an 11 year. And then South Node, of course, 0 degrees, 38 minutes. And this is a grand cross that has been going on for so long. And it's so much energy, it's so much forcing us to change, because this gives us grand square here going on. Internal change in immense amount. And the energy waves coming in, it's also as above, so below. So, and as below, so above. So the energy coming in is changing us now. And here is also Demeter, another Mother Earth symbol, with the ascendant in the first house for this occasion. And ascendant is at Arcturus and Spica. The Arcturians, the electromagnetic helpers of light, to transmute dark to light, to transmute hate to love. The first house is our identity, what we will feel, what we will be in with the life force, Sun still in conjunction with Venus retrograde. And Mercury, that's Thoth, that's Hermes, that's the same consciousness. That's the high spiritual, it's the symbol of the mental, of the communication. It rules Gemini, it rules Virgo, but it's the messenger. from the source. Mercury taught Hermes, the messenger, about truth, about that we have a mental universe, that this is a reflection of our inner, that is a quantum world. The first house is also the quantum I am, to create your own reality, to get that reflected back. And there's a big trine going on here. With this, the truth of Sagittarius, with the knowledge, deep knowledge of Scorpio in the self-worth, value, Jupiter, Mercury, in a trine to Chiron, the wounded heel that heals our spiritual wounds in the 6th house. And we heal by doing this to ourselves, to land it in ourselves and in our reality, to create daily routines, to fix everything that need to be fixed, that we know about. And we show it with our emotions. Moon is in so close conjunction to the North Node and the MC. To show it in this world, that's the career, that's the midday, mid-heaven, is this called MC in the chart. And we show our vulnerable, our emotions, our vulnerable, we show our emotions, we have our intuition. This is also connected with Cancer moon, and the North Node is soon going into the caring, loving Cancer, but now it's still in the show the light of the Leo, to stand in that light fearlessly. This amplification is enormous here with this 0-point energy, 5 energy points as 0-point energy, to find the balance in the polarities, to use that 0-point energy. And we also have Isis and Osiris, the Egyptian underworld king Osiris, ruler of Scorpio, and Isis, ruler of the higher octave of Venus and Neptune, the love, the Egyptian queen, melting together at 25 degrees of Leo. In opposition, Mars is coming up to opposition, our divine masculine energy, that's now individual and free and changing to become consciously divine. We no longer are helped by this unconscious false matrix and false male suppression, violence, wars, abuse, everything. Now it's time for the new world, and the new world is created by the old symbols. They are here helping us. Isis and Osiris together, married forever, a true twin flame. And if you feel that you are a twin flame, this is also a moment when it can appear. Continue to love, love, love yourself. That's the way to find your twin flame, and contact via the astral plane, etc. We have a lot of new possibilities to really come into the 4th dimension, where the rulers are the hijackers and play in their playground, and then we pass them and go into the 5th dimensional of unconditional love. Then Thoth, Mercury, Hermes. This is such a giant, and it's also a 150 degree to Uranus, and that's to integrate the Mother Earth and the 0-point energy of the Earth And it's so much energy building up in the earth. So things can probably happen. But for us now to trust Uranus, the rebel, the unpredictable, the enlightenment, the ruler of Aquarius, the ruler of the new age of Aquarius, and to integrate with our mind and with Jupiter here also. And Jupiter is ruling Sagittarius, wisdom, knowledge, natural laws. And Uranus is the overtone of Mercury. And Uranus is very demanding if you have a very strict old mind that is linear. But Uranus is totally free, changing everything, really giving everything, draining and lightening, and helping us in the moment. And we create in the moment. And this Thoth is a consciousness, as Christ is a consciousness, etc. It's also a person living here on earth. Some say he's back. You can see in the Egyptian paintings Thoth, Isis, and Osiris together in the pyramids, etc. And Thoth is the founder of astrology. It's the messenger, and there are stone tablets from 36,000 years ago. Emerald tablets. You can listen on YouTube. They are totally amazing, but rather difficult to understand for more modern, in my opinion. But you can listen just for the beauty, and then it comes more and more. And for us starseeds, this is a time also to connect with the Pleiadians again. To connect inside with the love and compassion, the true Pleiadian energy. But the Thoth also has Hermetic teachings, 7 principles of truth. And these principles are universal in all religions, in all universes, in all three-dimensional worlds, all over the place. That's the deep Sagittarius knowledge. And I want to quickly, you can find really good presentations on YouTube. I want to quickly do them, the 7 principles of Thoth. The first one is the principle of mentalization. All is one, all is mental, all is consciousness. All is that energy that we now step into, that knowledge, that all is mental, we can create with our thoughts. And thought and thought, that's very, very similar. The second one is the principle of correspondence. As above, so below, as below, so above. That all belongs together. And it's also as within, so without, as without, so within. Because we create our reality with our own quantum computer, and then we get it mirrored back. That's why this principle is correct, because everything is mental. And then the third principle is the principle of vibration. Everything vibrates, everything has a frequency, a vibration. And the higher you evolve, the higher the frequency will be. And now the Earth, Mother Earth, the Quantum Tarot card, Mother Earth spikes in its human resonance. Human resonance is the frequency of the Earth. It's now rising more and more. And that's why it's so much easier for us starseeds to be here, because we have this within us, this vibration. That's why we are here also. To land the light and to be more and more light. and to help Earth and ascension with our own inner frequency. And the fourth principle of Thoth is the principle of polarities, that everything in three-dimensional world is a duality, is a polarity. We have it here, for example, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus. We also have it like Aries, Taurus, that's one pair, Taurus, Gemini, etc. It's polarities all over the place, and that's separation. And now we heal that separation, the polarities, by realizing that hate and love are the same. And then we can transmute and find the alchemy, the gold. Transmute the hate to love, the fear to trust, and find the gold in the 0-point energy when we create. Isn't that beautiful? And these principles are amazing. The fifth principle is the principle of rhythm. Everything has a flow, in and out. It's like the pendulum flowing like this. And to move to the right is corresponding to move to the left, etc. Everything is a flow, a rhythm in this universe. And the sixth principle is the principle of cause and effect. Everything has its effect and everything has its cause. And every cause has its effect and every effect has its cause. And most three-dimensional beings here on Earth live as a victim. From the mind control, from the system, from the inner emotional, unconscious, stored material. But now we rise above this cause and effect to find the 0-point energy, to be able to create, so we then can get our own cause and effect. And the fourth dimension hijackers, they know about this principle, they do them, and they use the numbers for this. And the seventh principle of Thoth is the principle of gender. It's the masculine, feminine, that's not only the sex, it's the energy I speak about here. And we all have this principle within us, and we have to get this in balance, the divine masculine, divine feminine in balance inside us to get this mental and physical and emotional world, three-dimensional world, to work as you like it to be, in your way, to create from your being. And I want to thank Thoth for these 7 hermetical principles. Then I want to briefly also, I can say also these numbers. They have used these numbers because the numbers, like 11, 11, 22, etc., 33, 144, they activate energies, they activate DNA in us, they activate the brain. And the hijackers has used this to fool us, to keep us in fear as long as possible. For example, 9/11. That's the emergency number. It's also the catastrophe Twin Tower that was arranged, in my opinion. 9/11. And 11 is the master leader, most psychic number to manifest. And 9 is the completion, the oneness. So they tried to make us think that 11 and 9 are catastrophic, emergency, etc. You understand? And right now, my twin flame video on YouTube has 911 views. I saw this just before I record this one. And it's a lot of these synchronicities with numbers, and be very aware of them, observe them with joy, because they activate your DNA and your brain. So if you want to use the sale, I have 20% off my Starseed readings up to 4th of November. I prolonged the sale due to the website launching. So use that sale or order an ordinary. My horoscopes are not ordinary. They are very special, as I am. So please contact me if you want to order. Click details, show more under here. And have a really good time with Mercury in Sagittarius with Thoth. This is the time, this is the ascension, this is now, it's happening inside us. Bye-bye.